what you're thinking. Rob, it's early in the morning. Tracy's not even here yet. What are you doing? Well, it's always just me and Curly. So when I come out here, I start my day. And I usually like to start anywhere between 7:30 and 8 o'clock in the morning. It's just enough time for me to get up, get around, do what I need to do. And the sun's up. It's still cool out here. But Tracy's start time is 8 a.m. So I am out here about 7:15 because I don't need her help getting ready. What I need her help with is I need her help. So I don't want to waste her time setting up. I can waste my time setting up. You know, when I figure my hours, which I don't charge by the hour, as you know, we've talked about this before, I don't charge by the hour. I charge by the project. That's just what I do. That's how I feel comfortable. Probably most guys don't do that. But those guys are probably in business, you know, and they've got to have billable hours and things like that. I don't do that. Doesn't make me any better, any worse. It's just different. But that's how I do it. So I get out here early to make sure that when she gets here, she's comfortable. She's not, you know, you just wake up, you stumble out of bed, and you're like, oh, let's go to work. Oh, now I got to set up sawhorse. That's not fun. That doesn't make this an enjoyable arrangement. So when she gets here, I'll make a list, and we're going to do that here in a second, and I'll have her list ready for her to go. And she'll be like, okay, I'm creative. I'm not labor. Well, she's kind of labor, but not this kind of setting up, moving things around labor. She's here to learn how to build things. She knows how to clean up. She knows how to set up sawhorses. Okay, so let's get her getting what she wants to keep that customer happy. And she's a friend. You know, she's a nice person. So let's have this all ready, make this the most pleasant experience, because in about 8 hours from now, when we're sweating in here because we've got a pretty high heat index, that's not going to be pleasant. But I still want it to start pleasant and end as pleasantly as possible. So let's get in, let's go over to one of these benches here that we've set up and get her to-do list ready. Let's put pen to paper here. I think really the first thing we want to do is to install kitchen upper cabinet. Great handwriting, I know. I think that's going to be a really good one to get started on. And then I think we are going to, although we did already install the kitchen bottom cabinet, we're going to do it permanently. Permanent. Wow, that's a good one. And so we're going to get that one permanent. It's just tacked in. We wanted to just check everything. And with that, the potty closet that's an A, permanent. I think that's right. It's not like I'm a teacher or anything, for heaven's sakes. I teach history. There's no permanent in history. Oh, wait, it's all permanent, isn't it? Yeah, they're not making any more permanent history from the 1900s. So, we're going to get those three done. Those should not take long. Then, number 4, this might be a pretty long list for her. We're going to go with install door frame. Once we get that door frame installed, that's going to hold that side of the camper pretty solid. And then we can start anchoring things into it. Now, as I think about it, once we got the door frame in there, it's 21 and a half, almost 22 inches wide. So I don't think there's anything in there we're putting in any of the cabinets that's wider than that. So, number 5, what was I just thinking about? Oh, the back wall slash ceiling. Oh, I misspelled that. I can never, it never looks right. I-E-E-I. I don't know, just pretend that whatever you like for the spelling of ceiling, that's what that is. That's terrible. I do it every single time. I don't know. So I think that those are all doable things. I'm going to, that's for Tracy. Of course, I'll be doing that with Tracy. She's here to learn, so she'll be doing that. As far as Rob, he is going to rebuild the door. Every time I think I'm going to get away without rebuilding the door, we had to take, yesterday, we took the Bargman out, and I had to take it into town to my guy that can get those made for me, because I can't find any replacement cylinders anymore. If I ever do find them, I'll buy 10 of them. Enough about me. So I'm going to rebuild that door and try to get it looking good. We're not going to install it right now, but I want to get it rebuilt. But while I'm rebuilding that as well and helping with this, teaching on this, also just an aside, just a small letter A, how about if we clean up trim? So there's two pieces of trim that we're going to reuse. We're not finding a lot in this. Uh-oh, Curly's after somebody. Curly, come here. Oh, I tell you, he didn't know about filming. Little kids come walking by here going to the fishing hole, and he just won't let it go. So anyway, clean up that trim. There's a piece that's going to go into... Do you have a boss barking at you all day? Because I sure do. Curly, come here. Get back. Goodness. Don't talk to your boss like that. So there's the piece that goes at the top of the upper cabinet, and it's a smaller, like a 1/2 inch piece. And then there's the full almost 1 inch, 3/4 inch that goes across the countertop. So I'm going to reuse those because I'm having trouble finding much sole for this camper. So without much sole to put back, we got to get every piece we can get to put back in. So I'm going to present this to Tracy when she gets here. We'll see what she has to say about it. We had to take a 15-minute break. Max Aluminum brought us, we have a friend stopping by. I'm going to video it, but he got this zigzag in white. Plus I ordered for my upcoming Shasta. Plus we ordered a little bit for Tracy's Scotty that we're working on. Now, we are at our 32.5. If you believe us, we might be more than halfway. It could be possible. We're going to show you what we got done since I talked to you last at our 32.5. Well, I'm not. Tracy's going to show you because we had a big day. Go ahead, Tracy.
Okay, one of the things I was excited about today was we did cut out the insert for the door frame. So we installed the door frame today. And it's looking good. Nice and clean. So really
Great camera work. Great. I'm glad you stopped by. Here we go.
And then come on in. Watch your head on the door frame.
I know that's right.
It's short still, but we installed the upper cabinets, cleaned up the trim, got that looking nice and sharp again too. And then we got everything locked in today. So we got the kitchen cabinet locked in, all the potty closets locked in. And then Rob constructed here this awesome little light that is just gonna have a little bit pop of color.
I got to give some props to American Rambler. That was his idea, and that looks awesome.
It looks sharp. I like it a lot. And from here, then we added started the back wall on so we can start to strategize spacing some more.
And we got some more welting on.
Yep.
And we added across the bottom bracing, right?
Yes, all of that's in there. And then the last big thing that I think we're adding is this cabinet here where we're going to put the air conditioner and a little extra storage. So we're going to have cabinets on each side, but strategizing for the AC, making sure that we have the airflow and everything we need, and even matching this curve here is one of the harder pieces. I think that the finer details that Rob was paying attention to make sure we match the curve and we got it all snug and secure on the wall.
And as you can see, it's kind of down here under all these. I don't like to use staples on the face of the AC cabinet, so you can kind of see it, but we just got it glued on right as Max was pulling up, and we got it going across the top, and we'll work on that tomorrow. We got a little router work to do. Tell them about that other piece today too, didn't we? Didn't we build the top?
We built the top, yes. So all of this is curing so that we'll be able to put the last piece of the top on. So yeah, it's ready for install as well.
Well, I don't know if you believe Tracy like I believe Tracy, but she says she's got, let's see, 1, 2, 3. She says she has 4 days. Now the question is, do we have 30 hours? Yeah, I mean, that's only 7.5 hours a day.
Right.
I'm telling you, I think she's getting a little tired. I know Curly did. All right, it could be done. I don't know, 60 hours. We're going to let you know. We'll be back with an hourly update.